Oh, I found it. All right, I found it. Ah, Anin bonjour, ni chok ni tuk, dine ma ni tuk. Hello, good evening. You know when I was shing where? Boy, what a beautiful, beautiful evening. Sige, guys, hindi minayandam bitaw was na naman on. Boy, I'm happy that you're here. All right. Okay. Remember last time we talked? On Friday. We had a really wonderful time together. Oh my goodness. We danced, we sang If You're Happy and You Know It. Do you remember that song? Yeah? Okay. Well, today let's get started. We want to do a recap of the vowels, the long vowels, the short vowels. We want to do some speaking, some listening, some reading, and some writing. So we want to do all four of those things. Okay, so I'll walk you through it really slowly. Okay, so you have your pen, right? And you have your piece of paper, right? Pen and a paper. Okay, put those right there. Put those right there for me. Make sure you have those right there. Okay. Good job. Good job. Do you remember all the three vowels we had? Do you remember? The A, the I, and the O, like a baby's puff of air. Remember, I was telling you, I was showing you that in the English language, this language that I'm speaking right now, the language here, the English language, when we're learning how to speak our original language, Anishinaabemowin, we use the letters from the English alphabet because those are the closest sounds to our language. That's why we use the English language. So let's do a review of the short vowels, the long vowels, and then we'll get started on the 1 to 10, 1 to 8 today. We're going to do numbers 1 to 8, speaking, reading, writing, and listening. But first, let's go through those short vowels. There's three of them, remember? Just three of them. There's eh, o, ah, I, o, ah, I, o. Can you do that? Do it for me. A, I, O. One more time. A, I, O. Oh, good job. 3 out of 3. Let's do the long vowels now. When we'll be done this was the final exercise for this Monday. Let's do the long vowels. There's how many? Do you remember how many there are? There are there are four long vowels. There's four long vowels. Okay, there's double A. Remember that one? Then there's E. Remember by itself. Remember E by itself, just by itself. And then there's double I. Remember? Okay, good job. And then O. Put them side by side. The letter O and the letter O. Okay, we're going to make all four of those sounds now. Are you ready? All right. Okay, we're going to make four sounds. Double A, E, double I, and double O. All right, double A, E, double I, and double O. So first sound. Double A, ah. Second sound, E, eh. Like tuning a guitar. We're tuning the strings. We're tuning the vocal cords. One more time, E, eh. Good job, good job. Okay, now double I. You know the sound that double I makes? E. Yeah, double I, it sounds like the letter E, but it's not. It's not. Those are the sounds that are closest to our language when we write in the double vowel writing system. So double I, what's that sound again? E. Don't forget. Ouija doesn't help yourself to remember. Double I means what? Sounds like what? E. Weesenen. E. Weesenen. E. Bindigen. You hear it in there? Do you hear the sound in there? Bindigen. Weesenen. Like that. Nieben. Even that one too. Niwin. Even that one. The number 4. Okay, and last one. Ooh. What was that? That was double O. O and O put together. What does that sound make? Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Naboop. Naboop means soup. Naboop. It sounds like a B or a P at the end of naboop. You hear me when I say that? Naboob. Naboop. Naboop. Taga naboop ma bagi minishin. Give me some of that soup over there. That's how you would say that. And sometimes you don't know if it's a B at the end, no, or another sound. It sounds very similar. It sounds like one of them is silent. So that's what I'm trying to show you today. In the English alphabet, those are the closest sounding letters and vowels we can find to our language. And that's the reason why we use the double vowel writing system. Because when you put two vowels together, it makes either a longer sound or a higher pitch sound. It's like tuning a guitar. That's what we're doing here with the Anishinaabemowin language. We're tuning our guitars. Right here. Udun, udun. Okay, so that brings us to pretty much the halfway point. How are you doing? Can you still hang in there? We're already 7 minutes in. You still got some more? I'm going to read 2 books for you, and I got one more exercise. Okay. All right, we're done with the long vowels. Good job. Good job. Let's shift gears now. Treaty 2 territory. Go with niche, Kajimikatek. We're gonna do storybooks. Actually, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do storybook, but first, I wanted to count with you. What number do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. See what I'm doing? 5, 6, 7. Oh my, oh my. 8. 8. We're gonna count all the way up to 8. Me and you today. Right, all the way up to 8. I want you to listen with your ears, okay? When I hold up the number, I'm going to say the sound of the letter, the sound of the number in the language, okay? When you look at that number, I want you to listen to the sound I'm making and then say it after me, okay? Together, all right? And we'll follow up with a book. There's a book there on numbers. I'm going to read that book to you. But first, let's do this. Are you ready? Ajana. Kitujitana. If you're happy and you know it, Agindason. If you're happy and you know it, count with me. Bejik. Bejik. Niche. 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 Neswe. 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 Niwin. 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 Nanan. 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 Ningudoswe. 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 Nijoswe. 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 Good job. What about this one? Neshoswe. 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 How did you do? Did you get 8 out of 8? Look at this one. Look at these two here. Okay. Nishaswe. Nishaswe. Which one is Nishaswe? Is it this one? Or is it this one? Which one is Nijaswe? One is Nijaswe and one is Nishaswe. Which one is Nishaswe? 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 What is the one? What is Nishaswe? Do you know? Do you know? Nishaswe? Nijaswe? Is that correct? Is that the right way? Well, let me tell you. Nijaswe. Nishaswe. Nijaswe. Nishaswe. One sounds like this. Nish, that's the 7. Nish must be like 5 plus 2. Nish. Nijaswe. And this one sounds like Nishaswe. Nishinabe. Nishaswe. Anishinabe. Sounds similar, eh? Anishinabe, 8. Nijaswe, 2. Nijaswe. Nijaswe. Nishaswe. I wanted to point that out. Very similar. They sound very similar. In fact, when they sound so similar, what we call that is minimal pair. Do you know that? Minimal pair. That's what you call. They both sound the same, but they mean different things. All right, let's put those here. Story time for Buddy. Story time for Buddy. Story time for Buddy. Weganen gikinu mageg ikidwat shigo we do tamang. What the teachers say and we do. Singular commands. Tagaminawabiding. Weganen gikinu mageg ikidwat shigo we do tamang. What the teachers say and we do. Singular commands. I hope. This is book 1 of 15. Just book 1 of 15 books. Written by Irish Chartrand, edited by Gloria Barker, and illustrated by Mr. Dwayne Bird. Nito and friends and relatives. Well, let's open the book. Wegunen kino mageg ikidwad shigo we do damang. You notice how it's broken up underneath here so that it can be sounded out, sounded specifically. See how it's written? So it can be sounded out. That's nice, eh? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Beamed again. Beamed again. Come in. Beamed again. Beamed again. Come in. Beamed again. If someone knocks on the door, you say, don't say beamed again right away. Say, who is it? Awanen, awe. Awanen gin. Who are you? That's what you should say if someone knocks on the door. Awenengin, who are you? That's what I was taught. Okay, next page. Next page. Oh boy, look at that little boy. He's gonna go for a run. Majan, go. Majan, Majan, go. He's gonna go for a fast run. He's gonna run really fast. Majan, go. All right. Oh, the opposite of go. Gibichin, Gibichin. Stop. Gibichin, Gibichin, Gibichin. This is one. This is another one. Look at this one. Miniquen. What's he doing? What's the boy doing? He's drinking his water. Miniquen. Drink. Miniquen. Miniquen. Yeah. You know, the root word is minique. If you take off the N, like that, let's say you take off the N like that, and it just says minique. Do you know what that means? Minique? That means he or she is drinking. He or she is drinking. Then when you add the N at the end, then that means it's a command. Someone is asking you, telling you, suggesting to you to do something. So when you add an N at the end, that's what makes it a command. The other thing we show that we always want to show when writing commands is this. You see the M right here, the first letter should always be capitalized. Should always be capitalized. And there should always be a period at the end. When you're doing a command, there should always be a capital letter, and then a period at the end. Yeah, that's the way people write it. That's the way you can write it. We call that a gukami at the end. Gukami ni neng desinika daman miya. Gukami. Miniquen, drink. Look at that Gizans, he's just drinking his nibe. Namatabin, sit down. Namatabin, sit down. Namatabin, sit down. Sit down. You in the back of the bus, sit down. We're going to go over a big bump. Namatabin. There, namatabin. Namatabin. You say it. Namatabin. 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 Look at this one. What's that young man doing? What's he doing? He's drawing. He's drawing lots of stuff there. Mazini B again. Mazini B again. Look at that. Oh my goodness sakes. I can't believe it. Look at this. See this thing right here? See this thing right here? Right here. This one. See this thing right here? A glottal stop. That's what they call the glottal stop. It looks like an apostrophe. It's not an apostrophe. It's a glottal stop. And what it does is it separates three vowels You notice how there's three I's in a row there? Mazinibi again. Mazinibi again. It's like a momentary pause. It's just a very short pause. Mazinibi again. Mazinibi again. Hmm. There, I got to show you the glottal stop. The glottal stop. Mazinibi again. Mazinibi again. Wow. Wow. That's a big word. You can have that one. That's a big word. Mazinibi again. Mazinibi again. Draw something. Draw. Take a marker and draw. And draw as much as you want to draw tonight. I love this next one. I love this next one. Be me batun. 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 That's me. That's me. That's how fast I can run. And I think this is the last one of the night. Then we're going to read book 2. But first, Bizan, Bizan, be quiet. Bizan, be quiet. Bizan, Bizan, Bizan. Baby S, Niba. Baby S. Baby sleeping. Oh, the end. The end. Well, that's the end of the first book. Wegunen gikino mageg ikidwachigo widutaman. What the teachers say and we do, singular commands. That, my friends, was book number 1. Book 1 of 15. Does anybody have another book? Oh my goodness sakes, look at this. Look at this little puppy. See? Book number 2. Oh boy. Book number 2. Numbers, Agendasonan. Written by Irish Chartrand, edited by Gloria Barker, illustrated by Dwayne Bird. Book 2 of 15. Agendasonan. Agendasonan. Numbers. Numbers. Do you want to do it? You want to do numbers? All right, here we go. Agendasonan. 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 Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, agendasonan. Bejik abinochiens. Bejik abinochiens. One baby. Bejik abinochiens. Bejik abinochiens. Bejik abinochiens. Aww. Oh, he's so small. He's just a small baby. Give him his bottle. Okay. Tani kubichiganak. Grandchildren. Okay. Nish abenojiag. 2 children. Nish abenojiyag. Nish abenojiyag. 2 children. Nish abenojiyag. Aw, he's so small. He's just a baby. Look at this one. Look at this one. Aw. Neswe. Neswe. Ikwezasak. Neswe. Ikwezasak. 3 girls. Neswe. Ikwezasag. Neswe. Ikwezasag. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nice. Niswe. What comes after Niswe? Niwin. Niwin. I gotta sit down again. Niwin. 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 Okay. Get your hands out of there. Look at that. Niwin. Gizasag. Niwin. Gizasag. What you see there is gui wizasag. Niwin gui wizasag. Niwin gui wizasag. One more time. For Niwin gui wizasag. 4 boys. Niwin. Niwin gui wizasag. Wow. Niwin gui wizasag. Numbers, Anisha. Up to 8. Nanan. Nanan ikwewag. Nanan ikwewag. 5 women. Nanan ikwewag. Nanan ikwewag. There's 4 more to go. 6. 6. Ningoto aswe ininiwag. Ningoto aswe ininiwag. 6 men. Nin go da swe ininiwag. Nin go da swe ininiwag. One more time. One more time. 6 men. Nin go da swe ininiwag. One more time. Ningo toa swe ininiwag. Now, Nijwa swe mindemoeog. 7 older women. Nijwa swe mindemoeog. Nijwa swe mindemoeog. 7 older women. Nijwa swe mindemoeog. And the last one. The last one. Nijwa swe Akiwenziwak. 8 older men. Nijwaswe. Akiwenziwak. Nijwaswe. Akiwenziwak. 8 older men. Nijwaswe. Akiwenziwak. Nijwaswe. Akiwenziwak. Nijwaswe. Akiwenziwak. Nijwaswe. Akiwenziwak. Oh, that's it. 15 books. Oh my goodness sakes. Look at all those books. We just finished the first two together, me and you. Right here. This one. Where is it? This one. This one and this one. This one we finished, and this one we finished. When we come back on Wednesday, let's do this one and this one. Okay? Me and you. This one and this one. Plus, we'll remember to do these. Can you do this now? Are you ready? Here we go. Here's your test. Are you ready for the big test? This is just a quiz, pop quiz. All right, ready? What does this one? How do you say this one? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, okay. How do you say this one? Okay. How about this one? Do you know how to say this one? Okay. How about this one? Okay. All right. How about this one? All right. How is everybody doing so far? Did you get all of them? Okay, here's the last two. Side by side. Little brother, big brother. Little brother and big brother. One is Nishaswe and one is Nijaswe. One is Nishaswe and one is Nijaswe. Nishaswe, Nijaswe, Nishaswe, Nijaswe. Well, next time I want you to practice these so you know the difference between Nijaswe and Nishaswe. All right? And practice, 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 and do this at where you stay. And you can write these down. Miigwech kaun chigan open them way command. Thank you for partaking in our third broadcast of Anishinaabemowin. This is now our third one. Fourth one coming up Wednesday, fifth one on Friday. This will be our gathering place. Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and Fridays at 6 p.m. Bija kek, bring a pen and a paper. And if you should get stuck, email us at our newswire direct. We get all the mail sent there. News at MTNLIve.ca. News at MTNLIve.ca. Mi mai ijebenangan. Mi mai ji nabi kebenangan. Send your emails in that direction. I want to thank you for tuning in this evening, for keeping the language alive. We covered the vowels. We covered the alphabet. We've covered the numbers. We've started reading the books. Coming up in future broadcasts from our satellite station here in the strongest signal in Manitoba. What we're doing here is we're going to be doing kanabach bingo. So get ready for some bingo. We also have some Q&A and some whiteboard stuff taking place here. We're going to be covering some animals as well. But overall, we're here to have some fun, have a good time, spend some time together, and make it count in 2020. Hamsa, ni chawin, dinemagan. Mino yob meo, Angomesin, where neo. Take care, and I'll see you again, my friend. Ahoo. Good night.